Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. This is the 11th video of this Java series. In this video, I'll show you how to set up arrays. An array is a variable that can hold many different values or objects, but it can only store values of the same data type. To create an array, we need to type in what type of variable it is going to be holding. For this array, we'll use strings. The next thing we type is the name of the array. The name of the array. We're going to call it word array, followed by a open bracket and a close bracket. We'll set it equal to new string, and then another open bracket, the number 6, and another closing bracket. And we'll end it with a semicolon. The 6 in the bracket stands for how many elements are in the array. You can only have as many elements that you put in here. So now we access the values in an array by using an index system. And every array starts with the index 0. So we say word array, open bracket, 0, closing bracket, and we'll set it equal to hello. Now you can go ahead and type in a few other values. Let's just do a copy and paste here. One, two, three. There we go. So we'll set this equal to 2, 3, 4, and 5. Notice that since we started with 0 and there's 6 elements in the array, the last index should be a 5 because it can only hold 6 elements. And we'll just say, how are you, and a question mark. Okay? And then just like in the previous video, we'll use a for loop. Let's say int x equals 0. X is less than 6 and x plus plus, and inside we'll say system.out.print, and we'll do the concatenation thing again with an empty space followed by the plus, and then word array, another bracket, and then we'll set x in here, and then we'll close that off, semicolon. So what the for loop is going to do, it's going to iterate. It's going to start with x being 0. It's going to go through, print out a space, and then concatenate the word array element at index 0. And then it's going to update. X is going to be 1, so this will be changed to 1. Then it'll grab the next element in the array, and so on and so forth till you get the entire array. So if we run this, we should get hello, how are you? Okay? Now, this is just a simple way to do this, but if we add to the array, then we need to change the value of the for loop. But there is a way we can get the length of the array and set that as a logic expression. Up at the top, we'll do an import, and we'll type in java.lang.reflect.array, semicolon. And this will import some needed methods to do this. Okay, and then next we'll change the 6 in the logic expression to array.getLength, parentheses, and then in it we'll put the name of the array we're using, word array. And if we run that again, we should get the same message, but this time it's using the getLength method to get the length of the array. Okay? Another way that we can initialize an array, is we can start again with the type of variables it's going to be holding. Word array, brackets, and this time we'll set it equal to some curly brackets. And inside of those curly brackets, we'll just do a couple strings. Hello. I'm doing great. Okay. And then make sure we semicolon at the end. And if we run that, we get the hello, I'm doing great. So this is just another easier way. Otherwise, you'd have to set up the array, and then for each element, you'd have to plug in the value of this is this one. Let's say word array 0 is this one, and then you say word array 1 is this one, and word array 2 is this one, word array 3 is this one, and so on and so forth till you get whatever you want. It saves you a lot of time. So that's a pretty basic introduction to arrays. In a later video, I'll show you how you can have multiple arrays set up to create an array table, meaning you can have an array of arrays, which gets a little bit complicated, which is also known as a two-dimensional array. So that's pretty much it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.